Alright.
Diego Costa is a perfect player for Dyche.
Has avoided relegation on every attempt, to be honest. Right? Pochettino, I'd honestly disagree with that, because Pochettino, there's no way he'd move from Tottenham to PSG to Wolves. That would just be a huge disappointment of a managerial career, if you ask me. But Sean Dyche, that's a good show. I think he'd do reasonably well. But will they offer him? Will they offer onto him? Will he actually accept? That's the thing, no?
Yeah, and that's if Dyche wants to go back. He's been at a lot of games, watching a lot of managers to see when they're sacked, so then we can, he can steal their job. But speaking about managers getting sacked, and on Monday, tomorrow, Leicester play Nottingham Forest, which is this season's El Sacico, where it seems as if the losing manager is definitely out of the door. Is this... I don't believe Steve Cooper, by a long shot, will be sacked by Nottingham Forest tomorrow. No way in hell. However, Rodgers is on a tightrope, and Silva Praba is going to be at the game for the first time in a long while. Is this finally going to be the nail in the coffin for Brendan Rodgers tomorrow if Leicester do lose this game?
I personally don't want to jinx it, because, as you know, I'm a big Wolves fan undercover.
What Wolves have to do with this?
Wolves, Forest, sorry. I'm a big Forest fan undercover, right? So, for me personally, I'd love for us to get Rodgers out. Personally, right? We're beating them, we're getting much needed points because we're on the bottom of the Premier right now, which I did not expect, to be completely honest with you. But it is what it is. It's still early days in the Premier League. We still have to fight, and we still have to try our hardest to get back up there. But as I said, El Sacico, probably, to be honest, because most times when these managers when these owners come to the game, especially when the team is under pressure, they're watching the team's performance with either frustration or with the intent of seeing if they should keep the manager and move forward. We saw it with the Glazers. The Glazers came in watching Van Gaal after so long. What happened after that? You tell me. Right? And I think it's the same thing we'll see. Vichai's son, I don't know his name exactly, so I'm just going to refer to him as Mr. Shimata Brava. I think that if Leicester find themselves at the end of a negative result tomorrow, he's gone. As good as gone. Just like Scotchman.
Yeah, and just final thing, Fry, if you could chime in. Do you think it's the end for Rodgers tomorrow? Or does he have another game to save him?
Seeing that, I definitely don't think he does. He has done a lot for Leicester. But personally, I think he should go if he can provide a good result tomorrow. It's just if he can't win against Forest tomorrow, it will be crazy, and he will have to go in order to try and
That's a big dig you're taking at Forest.
Are you dissing Forest, man? Are you joking? You're a United fan. Calm down, bro.
Oh, you took a big dig at your team yourself.
It's no dig at Forest, but yeah.
Okay, but it's going to be a very intriguing game tomorrow. Really intriguing game tomorrow. Do think Leicester lose. Do think Leicester sack their manager, and I do think Leicester lose Maddison and Tielemans in January, and probably even what's his name, Johnny Evans, goes somewhere else because he may be tired of this shit.
Yeah, imagine moving from United's winning team to Leicester City, and then being threatened by relegation and just being on the street with poor results. I'd be upset too.
Yeah, that's and he just made 100 appearances for Northern Ireland in the week as well. So he's got a lot that he's accomplished, and to be at Leicester in this sinking ship, no, I don't think Johnny Evans stays. Well, final topic before I turn over to you, Fry, Sav.
Yeah.
Who is, and this is a serious question, but there are three outright contenders for the Ballon d'Or coming up: Karim Benzema, Robert Lewandowski, Kylian Mbappe.
Nobody else Benzema.
who's been the best in the world? And Savio not starting. Fry's gonna start. Green shit.
Well, it's Benzema. It's Benzema for me.
Thank you.
Lewandowski's definitely has done a lot. However, it's obvious that in order to prove himself, he had to leave Germany because he's not getting the love and the respect when he wins his trophies over there. So he left. If he can produce the results that he did in Germany, in Spain, I think he will definitely be a runner-up. But for now, definitely Benzema. He's been spectacular.
I completely agree with Fry there. For some reason, Jackson didn't want me to start off because he's a United fan. But anyways,
The hell? What? Anyway.
Benzema, Big Benz, right? Karim Alfonso Benzema. I'm not sure that's his middle name.
We do not know that. Do not quote us.
Karim Benzema. He has proven himself to be getting better with age. He's aging like fine wine. The performances that he made that, especially in the Champions League knockout rounds, will be forever etched in history as one of the best ever individual performances in the knockout stages of all time. He single-handedly brought them against Paris. He lifted them up against City, and then in the All-Star, and then in the finals, he ran riot through Liverpool. Although he didn't score, but he did really well. Still, Benzema just deserves it. He honestly just deserves it. He's been the best player overall, right? And I think that if Benzema doesn't win it, then we have to look at FIFA and we have to look at what sort of corruption may be going on. Because we all know it. We won't say it, but we know it. We know what happens behind the big screens. And I've been seeing it, a lot of people hinting that Mbappe will get it, Mbappe will get it, and I don't think that should be the case. Karim, the only source of goal this year.
Yeah, I think Benzema's been fantastic. He's been what Ronaldo Nazário was when he kept his knees intact. That's how good he was last year. But quickly,
He was what he was.
we're going to turn over quickly to you for the Savage. So we enter the Savage Slaughterhouse. But just a quick one, both of you guys, one answer, no explanation. Who wins the Ballon d'Or first, Pedri or Bellingham?
Pedri, Bellingham.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back again, you savages, to the GT Sports Transfer Roundup, where we will look at the latest transfers, the latest footballing news, as well as a little bit of Jamaican schoolboy footballing, just to spice it up, just to give the locals some airtime. We have quite a bit to discuss here, right? And since, in true spirit of things, we have two Manchester United fans here. Well, of course, I myself am also a Manchester United fan, but not of the caliber of these two. We have Fry, guest on the panel today, and we also have Jackson. Warm welcome to them. Is there anything you guys want to say?
Oh, get on with it, you bloody idiot.
Alright. Alright. That's fair. Almost, that's good. Alright. Moving into this. Right. Okay. So, yeah. A little bit of backstory or introduction to Fry being the guest on the show. He is a right back. He in position. We actually played together back in the day. Back in the high school days, he was a really, really good, solid right back. Of course, I could take him any day of the week, but we won't discuss that here. So I trust that he has a lot. I trust that he knows a bit about right backs in that sense. And the first person I want to talk about today is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Right, he is one of the probably better right backs in England. And see that you're an English fan. Do you guys believe that Trent should be starting over Reece James? We all know that Trent is versatile. He can pass, he can shoot, he can whip the ball in, but he cannot defend. And I think that is killing Gareth Southgate's English team, as well as Liverpool. What do you guys make of Trent?
Right?
Oh yes. Okay. So Trent, I love Trent. I think he's a generational talent, as most people think. However, defensively he's not good. It's just a fact. He's not good defensively. And Southgate, he loves to defend. He loves being at the back and soaking up a lot of pressure, and Trent cannot do that. It's not his specialty. So I think he should still be in the squad. He should still be in the squad because he can produce magnificent crosses and set pieces. But Reece James is also good. So that's my take. Alright.
So before we move on to Jackson, do you think that Southgate is the problem? And if you were the English manager, put yourself in his shoes. You're playing a defensive-minded game. Who are you starting? Reece James or Trent?
Well, I don't know about Fry, but I'm starting Reece James purely because he can do it all. For me, no English right back is anywhere close to the best right back in the world. That's Achraf Hakimi, but that's a different discussion altogether. Reece James has to start over Trent as long as Southgate is the manager, because he loves his back five system. He loves his defensive setup, and we all know that even though Trent plays for Liverpool, he has the defensive capabilities of someone who plays for Leyton Orient. Reece James is fantastic. Reece James was a holding midfielder converted to right back by Frank Lampard. Played in the centre back role by Thomas Tuchel. So his defensive capabilities are really, really good. Hell, knowing Southgate, he might start Trippier over both of them. But Reece James has to take the cake purely because he's more of an all-around player. I think the day Trent realizes that his defense is going to cost a trophy, he's going to realize that he's going to have to learn to defend. He cannot be playing alongside Virgil van Dijk and not know how to defend. That's stupid.
Well, in his defense, Van Dijk can't defend.
Yeah, not this season.
But moving on to Fry's opinion. What say you, Fry?
Southgate should go. I'm sick and tired of him. It is painful to watch his football. It is painful to see him go and underuse and pick on what talent he wants to use in his stupid defensive football. Football is not played like that anymore. We like to see attacking football. We like to see beautiful football. England has the talent that can provide that. His system is very boring, like 1980s football. I hate to see it, and I want him out. That's my opinion.
Alright, I understand. You have the opinion of many English football fans. He's just not doing good enough. He's not the guy. He's not the guy, according to many football fans. As a famous Arsenal fan TV supporter once said, he has to go, blood.
He has to go. When will it end, Robbie?
Yes, the moving on.